Hi guys, today we will talk about Avuma sempr, feit, parej. This is a sentence in an Italian dialect, which means we always have done in this way. And it was a typical sentence when I was a young designer that the expertise designer told me in order that he doesn't need to explain me anything. He just wanted that I have to do something in a very fast way. So this is Avuma feit parej. It is something that will not help the young designer to grow up. Some days ago, I've been in one congress where Avuma sempr, feit, parej has been translated with the differences between assumption and knowledge. Assumption, it is what have been given because it is in that way and stop, no explanation about it. Knowledge, it is the competencies, it is the know-how, everything that needed to be explained and needed to be transmitted to other people. Until today, assumption won on knowledge. That's because it is much more cheaper to do everything with a fast way. It is much more convenient for the people to do something now immediately, as fast as possible. But in the long distance, in the long period, medium and long period, this attitude didn't pay because the knowledge had been lost. So with ReCreate, our purpose it is to, let me say, get back the knowledge, to get the competencies in order that they can be used in a very fast way. So where the assumption won against VS knowledge because of the timing, we can get it back because we want to use the knowledge much more faster and much more easier than not what is the use of assumption. Let me say how, and let me show you how. Let me resume in a very fast way, which has been the process, for example, in automotive field until 98 years. There was the process with the drafting table used by the designer. Through the drawing done by the designer with the drafting table, the process gone on the manufacturing, which provide a prototype for the testing, the physical prototype for the testing, and after was activated a loop between the physical prototype and the manufacturing in order to set up as well the final product. Following in the 1980 years, at the end of the 1980 years and at the beginning of the 1990 years, arise all the computer system, which means the CAD, the CAE, the CFD system, and the virtual analysis, in order that everything was possible to do in virtual with no involvement of the manufacturing has been done previously because of the cost and because of the velocity of the process. Everything was realized just for the production. Naturally, there has been always the prototype, the physical prototype for testing the final product. But the trend was always to have a usage primary of the CAD, CAE, CAM, and every system by computering. So we got the first training of the designer from the drafting table to the computer, and with a migration of knowledge in this side. But after, as being cut off the link between the drafting table and the CAD system, and the training interests just the user of the CAD system with the end user, with the young guy that today have to make the design of the product. ReCreate wants to come back to the drafting table concept, in order that it is possible to get the real know-how about the engineering. In this way, will be done previously 3D archetype data, proper or generic product, not a specific product, conform to industrialization, targets and homologation. So it is prepared previously 3D data about these three standards: industrialization, targets and homologation. All of these will be resumed and customized in real time into the specific product, for the realization into the specific product. In this way, we already have tested that the assumption can win on the knowledge. From this side of view, from this point of view, it is needed to create a knowledge black box containing targets, settings of the specific product, industrialization and homologation. Everything will be closed in a black box, let me say, and it will be ready to be reused from the end user with no wasting time, at all.